So I'm going to just paraphrase to you what I find deeply concerning that I don't find anywhere in the mainstream media today: the U.S. escalation in Syria and the threat of World War III. And I have to say that in the wake of the shoot down of Syria's airplane by the U.S., which they said was in defense of forces they were defending, which goes to prove why they're supporting ISIS. You know, if they were going to bomb ISIS or attack ISIS, they would not attack a Syrian plane that was attacking ISIS. Everything that the government is saying right now in regards to Syria is just the height of hypocrisy and is leading us to the criminal impasse to World War III. And I just want to say that people like the Kagans that came from People for the New American Century, the latest one to just glimpse into where this is heading. And I'm just going to paraphrase, because the latest one is the Council on Foreign Affairs, which is pretty much, a Rockefeller think tank and has nothing to do except indebting the American people in further wars, says that Syria presented a vital national security threat, invoked the war on terror, said it was exporting terror and terror groups from its four borders. That's pretty funny because they're fighting multiple groups in their own sovereign state, of which basically Qatar and Turkey just decided to not even participate in this proxy war anymore, which is why Syria was able to move to the south and thwart the Al-Qaeda, ISIS affiliated with Saudi Arabia and receiving support from Israel. The northern fronts are no longer active and have gone dark. So Kagan is calling for war, and Russia has established a no-fly zone. They're saying that they're not going to escalate this to World War III, but this idiot, and yeah, she's part of the tribe, by the way, KImberly Kagan, is saying, how many U.S. troops will this operation require? I don't know, Kagan said. It's not 150,000 guys, but it's got to be enough to be present and to extend presence forward. Key to this military adventure, she added, was to prepare for what the Russians and the Iranians would try to respond. Is this what you want, Americans? I think 5% of Americans want war with Syria. I would tell you to call your representative, call your senators, write a letter, email them, do everything possible, because it's really, they're not talking about but they want war. This is what they want. They want war with Syria. They want to do away with Syria, Lebanon, and then work on Iran, and then work on Russia. It says what they have in store. The main thing is that Russia is not a threat to us, and I can say for certain that upon the reunification of Germany, NATO agreed not to move eastward from Germany. Well, wow, they really didn't live up to that promise. And like all of our promises made with the Russians, we've broken them, and specifically in Syria. So, people, yeah, you need to really be aware. It could be World War III here. It looks really ugly over there. We have no pretext. We have no authorization from Congress to be there, and the military is calling for World War III. And people like Kagan here and her parents were the exact, this gal right here, Kimberly Kagan, She should be strung up like her parents for getting us into the Iraq War, which was based on false information about WMDs. And now look at the situation. Yeah, Trump's colluding with Russia, but meanwhile, Hillary sold off our uranium, has numerous ties to Russia through her Clinton Foundation, which is totally corrupt and immoral, which should have been investigated by Comey, who was supposed to audit it back in '95 and didn't. But yeah, Trump's colluding with Russia. Yeah, sure. That's what they said about Kennedy too. Everything that they said about Trump, and look what happened to him. Yeah. All right, people. Have a great day.